reception. Today's lesson is linked to our English lesson. Our learning challenge is why do penguins huddle and cuddle? I think some of you know the answer to that already. And our talk for writing text is from the story Lost and Found by Oliver Jeffers. Now, we have already been learning the words and the actions to retell the story of Lost and Found. And today, I want us to write a sentence from it. However, I'm going to make it a bit more fun because we're going to redesign the boy's boat. Do you remember in the beginning of the story, the boy got his boat together. He was cleaning it and building it, and he made a fantastic boat. But when he took it into the ocean, in the middle of the night, there was a great big storm. Can you see those crashing waves? Do you remember we said over crashing waves? And if any of you were lucky enough to watch the film, you would see that those crashing waves made the boat flip over and the boy and the penguin fall into the water. So I thought, next time the boy and the penguin go out in their boat, maybe they should make some modifications to the boat. Modifications, that is a big word, but I know you can use that. Modifications just means make it even better. Okay, so we're going to make that little tiny boat even better. And it's up to you, whatever you decide you would like on his boat, you can choose anything you like. I've had a little go already under here. And I just want to add one more thing I've just thought of. So I've drawn a picture of the boat. Here's the boat, but I've already added something. Because the boat, the rain came down and the storm and the crashing waves, the water flooded into the boat. So I thought it'd be a good idea if they had a roof and a cabin on the boat. So I am going to add the roof and cabin. So here it is. There's the penguin looking much happier that he can go into the cabin. And there's a little window, one for the penguin and a little window here, one for the boy. And they can both look through the cabin when it's raining or when the waves come crashing around them so they can stay dry and even get a little sleep if they want. But I just thought as well, I think I'd quite like to add something else because the boy and the penguin, do you remember what they do? They rode and they rode. And it was quite hard work on their arms and they got tired. So I thought it'd be really good if we added something here. So I'm going to just quickly draw something on the end. I'm going to add something called a propeller. Can you say that? Propeller. Do you know what a propeller is? Have a think. So my propeller has got blades, and the blades rotate round fast and fast and fast, and the propeller spins and spins and spins, and it makes the boat move all by itself. So I have got a propeller with blades that rotate. We're learning lots of good words today. We've learned modification, propeller, and rotate, which just means spins around and around. So I've added my propeller so their arms don't get tired, but you could add anything you want that you think the penguin and the boy might like. So after this, I would like you to design a brand new boat for the boy and the penguin, okay? But before we do, I did say at the beginning, this is our writing lesson, our English lesson. So we're going to write a sentence to say what we have added. I'm going to write the first one that I added, which was the cabin. Cabin. I can sound that out as well. Cabin. It's actually, let's clap it, cabin. So the first bit, I can do cab. I can sound that bit out, so that I will be able to write this. but I want to put it into a sentence. I don't just want to write cabin because it doesn't mean anything. I would like to put it into a sentence, and I would like to say, I have a cabin. So all I'm going to do is write 4 words in my sentence. I have a cabin. Okay, the first word, that's one of your phase 2 tricky words. You know that, don't you? I. How do we write I? Shall we start? I'm going to start this side. This side. And I'm going to try and write it on the lines today. So I, capital I. It's a capital letter because it's at the beginning of the sentence, but also the word I is an important word, so it's always a capital one. So I. What was the second word? I have. That's right. Have. Have. V. Have. I can hear the sounds in that one, can't I? V. Have. Brilliant. I need to remember something when I'm writing a new word. I need to remember my finger spaces here. And then I'm going to do my first sound in have. Can you hear it? So start at the top, down, back up, over the hill, and a little curl. Little flick at the end. Have. What did I say was the second sound? Brilliant. And my starts with a curly shape, the letter C, all the way up, and add a tiny flick. Have. Some of us haven't done that sound yet, but I'll help you. And you have got your sound mat that you can use to help. Have. Can you make that sound? It always tickles my bottom lip when I do it. Let's see how we write it. Fantastic. Have. Good job. It's actually, I'm going to tell you a secret. This is a tricky word. It has a secret letter on the end. And it's a secret letter because you can't hear it when you say it. It's an E. I know some of you have been practicing writing S, so have a go. Great. We've written 2 words. Let's go back and read them again. Ready? I have... I've forgotten what I was writing. Can you help me? I have got. Well done. Got. I could almost hear you shouting got at me. Oh, it wasn't got. I have a cabin. See, told you I forgot. 4 words we decided on, didn't we? I have a cabin. Brilliant. So I've got I have, and my next word, my third word is I have a. Finger space because it's a new word. And it's just a lowercase a, all on its own. So letter C, curly curl, all the way up, and a tiny flick. I'm going to go back and read it again. Can you go back and read it again? I have a... What was that 4th word? What did I say this was called? I have a cabin. Good. We clapped cabin out. Cabin. To listen to the syllables. We're going to write the first syllable, cab. Okay, we can add the rest after. So cab. Let's sound out cab. Ready? K, a, b. Cab. Can you do it? K, a, b. Cab. Fantastic. So I need my finger space. Can you see my felt tip dots already on it? Finger space. Cab. So k, k. It's the letter C. This one. K. And a starts the same way. Don't take your pen off until the very end. Cab. B. Can you make a B with your fingers? That's how we can practice. This one is a D. This is our B. So we start with the stick when we write it. So nice and high, tall, back up the same line, all the way round, cab. Have I finished? I need to go back and read it and check. Ready? You join in. I have a cab. I have a cab. We didn't finish the word, did we? It had 2 syllables in it. Cabin. What was the last bit? We've done cab, so cab, in. Good. Let's sound out in. It's got 2 sounds, so listen carefully. Ready for in. In. Brilliant. It's not a new word, it's still one word. So I'm going to put it right next to my b. So cab, in. And a dot. Cabin, on the end. Good. Start with the stick, all the way back up, and flick. I think I've finished. I need to go back and read it again just to check, and I want you to help me again. Are you ready? Ready to shout it out with me? Go. I have a cabin. Douche. We need something on the end to say finished. So I'm going to call it a full stop. Douche. Are you ready to do your full stop on the end? Brilliant. I have a cabin. Full stop. Fantastic sentence. Do you think you could have a go? I'd like you to design your boat. You could add anything you want and then have a go at writing I have a, and tell me what you added to your boat. You could even not put the full stop and make your sentence longer by adding the word and. I have a cabin and a propeller. Full stop. It's up to you. So have a little try yourselves. I cannot wait to see the boats that you design. Have fun.